Alright. So, there are a couple things that we need to do today. Hello, Oliver. Hello, voices. Welcome. While I go through... Oh, I've done some minor changes to the area. I've added some new farms. So that way we have a potato farm and we have an expanded carrot farm, but it is an underground sort of deal now, so it's a little bit easier to access. And easier to grow more things, which is good for me. And I removed the composter and I put it there for easier access to get all of the spots in the field. Why did I for some reason I sounded congested. I don't know why. I'm not sick. I'm just very tired. I was up really late, I was up really like playing Genshin Impact, cause love that game. But yeah, I sound sick for some reason. I don't know why. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. Once again, I'm just like really tired because I was playing Genshin. But besides that, I'm doing good. Why aren't these growing? What is up with that? Some of them are grown, some of them aren't. I mean, it's still growing a bit, which is fine. Maybe it's because this is a little... because I haven't really been in the area for that long today? Well, we'll see. Okay, potatoes look like they're... Nope. What's fully grown? This one's fully grown. This one's fully grown. This one's grown. Where are the other grown ones? Here. Where else? I gotta have some other fully grown here. And there. Is that it? And then this one? That's it? Okay. Interesting. Well, I need potatoes in order to do trades. You have to sleep instead of staying up. I know, I understand, I get it, but but Genshin Impact. Yeah, no, I know. Let's have the seeds down here, and we'll tend to the animals in just a bit. Poisonous potato, I assume. This, I've made a coat for my lab experiments, so that way I'm not just in armor and I have some sort of protection on me. Actually, I need to rename this, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop it into here, and the laboratory coat. Alright, so I'm gonna bring that over to the lab. I'm gonna go right up here. Oh, the music should be good. I can't. So having it. Turn off the stats bar, because my mental health is better that way. Alright, I'll put this in the office. I don't have any storage in here, do I? It's just the honeycomb. Or these things that look like drawers and cabinets, but they actually don't do anything, unfortunately. So I will put it in I'll put it in here with this, so I can get my lab coat when I need it. Alright. So I was thinking of do you have a family that are, professors? My character, my family are not any sort of, they're not into that. They're not part of any of that. I seem to have gotten a, an interesting genetics sort of deal I don't want to insult the rest of my family members, but they're not all that, you know. They're not as bright, I want to say. I mean, I don't want to describe it without sounding rude, but oh, my sister definitely has a lower IQ than me, that's for sure, because she just does very stupid things. But no, my parents are not in the teacher sort. They're not professors or anything like that. Neither are my IRL parents. Not to that. My grandparents were, but not my parents. Right. Where is that zombie coming from? Interesting. This is going to go into my storage. Oh, it's below me, isn't it? It's that cave that I covered up. Alright, so let's grab this. Alright. There were a couple things that I wanted to do. First, do I have the potions in order to accomplish what I want to achieve today? I should. Let's go back into here and go through my potions. Where are my splash potions? Arming, weakness. I think I need to make a splash strength potion. Do I have? Oh, I think I may have placed it. Is this the weakness one? Because it needs to be splash. Mint your characters. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Poison. Alright. But no, my family are not professors or scientifically related to that. Alright. Let's go ahead and make some strength splash potion. I can remember what exactly is this one. Strength, blaze powder. Yes. So I have awkward potions here. Let's have a blaze powder in here. Drop that in. It might be, have you been in college doing it? I was in university. I was, clearly, I was in neuroscience. I can go and show you my, my degree. I have my degree here. It's my doctorate in neuroscience, I went to undergraduate and then graduate level and then doctorate level, and specifically for neuroscience for my doctorate, but for the undergrad and graduate levels I focused in other subjects. And then I got, trying to think, I have about 8 or 9 undergraduate degrees, 4 graduate degrees, and then that doctorate. I was working towards my second doctorate when all the mess with the Regent happened, which I won't get into. And then it was the slash. That's cool. Yes, I would hope it's somewhat cool. A lot of people don't think it's very cool, but a lot of people don't think science is cool, but I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Was the gunpowder. There we go, and then that will make it a splash potion. And then we're going to be able to test it out with our subject that we've brought in. Hello there! Hello there. Hello! We're going to be doing some experiments today. But that it shouldn't be much of an issue for you. I'm not going to harm you. There won't be any of that. Just testing different elements, different types of, why am I explaining this to a dog? I don't need to explain it to a dog. I don't need to explain that to a dog. Alright. Splash potions of strength. So what we're going to do is, actually, that's perfect, it's nighttime. So what we're going to do is, I'm first going to do this. Let's take out one potion. I'm going to splash you with it. And then I'm going to turn this on, and alright. How do you react to that? How are you reacting? Alright. My aim with this is to get somewhere close to what I saw with Eternal's results. So, with Eternal's connection to her wolf DNA, I was hoping to infuse a regular wolf with the whatever I believe that Eternal might have. You asked me who's your mentor? I didn't really quite have a mentor, it just came naturally to me. Interesting. Okay, not quite. We're going to add something else. Let's add... Oh! Did you just... Okay, well... I need to turn the machine off then. Alright, let's turn that off, Alright, oh goodness, how did you get into here? What else? What should we add to it? Swiftness? Probably, that would be the best option. Swiftness, so that way just the speed? I don't think that's quite... it's not quite what I'm looking for in this. Possibly healing? Possibly healing. I need a glistering melon for that. Which I have melons. It did suddenly pop out of nowhere. It did. The wolf did. Where are you right now then? Can you come along to... Oh, there you are. There you are. I'm going to leave you right here for now. You're just going to stay in the hallway while I go and get melons. Yes, it seemed like the wolf came out of nowhere, but I believe he was just following me. Since for some reason he was standing. Oh, this is the wrong section. Do I have melon? Surely I do. I brought some with me. Alright, well, I'm going to grab this into a... I can't do that. Oh! Well, what I can do, I can turn these into melon seeds. And then I can start planting the melons. I'm going to... 2 pumpkin, 2 melon. I'm going to plant these, and take this one, and this one, drop that off in here, and drop that off here. Alright, so that's gonna start growing. And then we're going to grab some of the remaining melons that we have. We'll take 1 melon, and we'll take a few carrots. We'll take maybe 11 carrots. That should be enough to make our golden fruits and vegetables. Hello, Marcelo. Hello. I think we only need 1 block. Let's turn this into that. We'll turn these into nuggets, and then we'll make golden carrots. And we'll make a bliss. Oh, we don't have enough. And then we'll make a glistening melon. We'll stick this back in here. Oh, I had enough. So let's go ahead and golden carrot. Maybe you could have sat him down. I didn't realize that he had, I never realized that he had stood up. It seems like when I threw the potion on him, he got to his feet. It must have startled him. I understand. I understand. I understand. Hello there. Would you like some steak? There you go. Let's return back in here. Get you standing up. Let's return back in here. If you can, there you are. And then we'll go back in this little thing right here. Are you... Please don't play with the machines. Please... Okay, and now you're chasing me, alright. Are we gonna maybe come in here? Alright. Little fellow? Alright. No, please don't get into the machines. Is this what it means to have a dog? Hello, get into the machine. Get into the machine. Okay. Go into the machine. Alright. And up. Can you go? There you are. Okay. And then just right in here. Oh, goodness. Right in here. Right in here. Alright. There we go. And then I'm going to wait on this. I'm going to make this into my potion. The awkward potion, and then let's add the glistening melon, and then we'll add the gunpowder to this. So wait for that to finish. And since we have another splash potion with us... Oh, that was terrifying. I thought I was going to lose that. Alright, we'll put that there. Is this all good? Alright, and then I'm going to add the gunpowder to that, so that way it can become a splash potion. Just a little bit. While we're at this, let's do a mental health check. How is everyone feeling today? Does anyone need to be experimented on to make their day feel better? Instant health. All right. Let's take these two up here. Let's put that right down there. All right. All right. Do you still have the effects on you? No, it does not. Okay. So let's go ahead and strength, healing. All right, turn that on, turn that on. All right, and let's see the effects of that. I also have the effects. I also have effects. Must have gotten it too close to myself. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go and do some more testing. Come along. It's, daytime, but surely we can find mobs out in the... Eternal said she had violent tendencies. What is that? What's that? Alright, friend, you stay right here. I'll attend to you in just a moment. What is this? Oh, it's just... What? Why are there building supplies here? Why are there supplies here? Who left this? Because this was not me. Oh goodness, it must have been... I don't know who's been in the area. Alright, let's go ahead and... I cannot believe it. Was it you who did it? No, that's impossible. Alright, you've got strength for a little bit longer. Let us go and find some creatures that you can strike down. Any creatures in the area? Any hostile creatures that need to be struck? I had a good day. I could have given myself a 6 out of 10. That is not bad at all. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Anything? Oh goodness, why does it have to be daytime? Why does it have to be daytime? Do we have to wait until the nighttime then? We might. Did I forget to turn off my machine? I might have. Let us go back. I suppose we'll wait until the nighttime then. Come along. I have one more strength potion to use on you. And then we can get the information that we need. Hello! Hello, fun Sydney Lou. I got a pain in my side. All of this is just... What are you staring at? I've come to the point where I'm this lonely in this goddamn laboratory that I only am talking to a dog. And I don't believe Fang is around. I think I'm the only person here. Alright. What else can I mean, I can do a little bit of... Are you going to... Where are you going to be? Where's the... Alright, you just stay here. What if your doggo can talk? I highly... No. That's impossible. That's impossible! There's a difference between a wolf and a wolf hybrid, and... You've just given me an idea. You've just given me an idea. Alright. So this is the second trial. Third trial. Trial 03. I began the experiment, or I began this trial by retrieving a wolf from the wild and imbuing it with strength properties in an attempt to find a connection between Eternal's bloodlust? No, I wouldn't say that. Between Eternal's violent intentions. No. Violent... Not intentions. It would be her violent methods. Versus the wolf DNA sample. While doing so, I saw very minor similarities, but nothing of interest until one of the voices brought an interesting point to me. What if Eternal was not half human all of the time? What if there were moments where she became fully wolf form? Became a complete wolf form. That still doesn't solve, oh goodness, these books, solve the problem of what species this mythical wolf is. I should put the dates. That's what I was hoping the strength potion would help with. Need to wait until... Alright. I waited until the nighttime. Alright. Oh, I had strength potions here. I didn't need to make more. They were here. They were here for... I think they were here specifically for this experiment. I think I made them before. Alright. It's still daytime, so we're going to wait until the nighttime, and you and I are going to head out, and we're going to find creatures to fight. And I'm going to show you what will happen. Now, that's an odd way of putting it. I'm going to examine how you interact with different creatures. And then, once I meet Eternal again, we'll be able to discuss how she is able to do it. Bark, bark, bark. Hello, big dog. How's it going? Alright. Almost there. It's sunset right now, so let us go. We'll go right over here, and then we'll go into the woods, and we'll find it's sunset. So let me give you the 8-minute splash potion. And I'll bring my journal on the job. I'll bring my notebook on the job. You are very... There you are. Alright, let us go. Let us proceed. Sunset, the mobs should be coming out. Do I have strength on me as well? I have. For some reason, I also have the strength potion. I was also affected. This is not what I intended. I didn't intend to have the strength on myself, but I guess it's just a side effect of using these potions in the first place. It has an area of... These splash potions have an area of effect. But if I can find... Where... Just when I need it, at least this is an 8-minute potion that I'm using. Where might you be? Where might all of these creatures be? I don't want to spend 8 minutes looking for... Please don't go through the... Oh yeah, and now you're barking. Alright, I understand. You want to go and kill the mobs. I understand. I get it. Okay, here we are. Okay, well, How do you My goodness. Alright. Go for the skeleton now. How do you interact with the skeleton? This is just a chase. I don't want to be part of a chase. Are you still going? You still going? This is not quite what I was expecting. Oh! This is... That doesn't seem any better than a typical wolf would. That doesn't answer my question. Alright, let's... Oh! What? Oh no, oh goodness. This is... not what I was intending. Give it attention? I give it food, there you go. There you go. I need food myself. I'm not one to give attention to such creatures. I've never had a pet, nor do I need to have a pet. I'll get this Enderman for myself. Are you going to help me out? Well, that's quite impressive. That's also since I hit it. Again, it's not quite... I'll go ahead and punch a zombie, and you can go ahead and... Let's see, let's observe this. Huh. Okay. And I'll give you... Here are the remains of your, the fallen zombie. No, this isn't quite giving me the answers that I was hoping for. Why is there a creeper on a tree? This is not what I was intending. That's unfortunate. That part of the experiment, I guess, is not successful. I thought in order to figure out what kind of wolf that Eternal was, would be able to determine how her memories were lost and how to regain them, to restore them. Right. Is this going to... Well, thank you very much for that. And this one? You're going to get this one too? That was... My creeper wants to be a cat? Oh my, that creeper wants to... I understand that now. It's the cat in the tree. I understand it. Well, that's quite unfortunate. Come along. You'll just, I don't believe we'll have any more need for you. So you'll be the laboratory little pet. You can... The little therapy dog, because I know that people need them. I know that people often need therapy creatures in order to make them feel better, so I will do that. Alright, there you go. You'll be there to assist with... Alright. You'll be there to assist with the emotional needs of... Oh, and do you want attention? Is that what you want? Why are you barking at me? Why are you barking at me? Do you want to... I have other means to get to. I have other means... I can't... I know some people who could use that doggo. Yes, I definitely know Eternal is likely one of them. I'm going to make a second ender chest. Oh my goodness. Yes, and also... Alright, let's... Fuck it. This is frustrating. Where is the obsidian here? Like this, and then we'll have... I have an ender pearl, and I do have blaze rods. That's in the... Did I take all of the blaze rods? Or the blaze powder? Is this another resources? No. Thought I placed it in here. I really thought I did. Now we return to the lab. There are things just all over. I'm returning to the lab. You don't have to bark at me like that. I understand. You hear that I'm coming. You don't have to bark like that. You don't have to bark like that. I get it. I understand. Oh my goodness. This wolf is just... I wouldn't say they're happy. They're just... They just want attention. Which... I don't necessarily mean to... I don't have the time for that. I don't have the time for that. You are just going to stay here and you're going to like it. Or you're not. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and place up there. So that way I can go ahead and I can do this. What now? I've got my under chest there, and we're all set on that front. I can actually put it there. That won't be a bad idea. Where's my silk touch? Here we are. Go ahead and break this. And silk touch and place it right there. Perfect. Perfect. That's a much better spot for it. Alright. Stock. Stock. Alright, let's continue our writings. The third trial, I waited until the nighttime to continue, but after observing the wolves' killing patterns, was unable to find a conclusion that satisfied the hypothesis. Which means, unfortunately, that the wolf test subject was ineffective in finding my answer. Perhaps another encounter with Eternal herself will come along with more answers. Perhaps I can see her in battle instead of the test subject. More to come. Yes, because that's a little more reasonable. Oh, my machine is still on. Why was that? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's take these and all. We can start on another experiment, couldn't we? We could start on something else? Where do I want to place? So these are the slow fall. Let's put our healing potions here, and we'll have our strength potions on the side. So this is the 8-minute, this is the 3-minute. Instant health, water breathing, slow fall, harming. Okay, these are the... Alright! We can make new potions. We could make new potions. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's place nether wart into these. And these. What do we want to make? Let's go ahead and remove these. Fill that up here. Perfect amount. And we'll go ahead and fill up the rest of our bottles over here. Oh. That is our secret water source. Secret water source. Let's fill up the rest of these, I suppose. Because that's all we'll be using the bottles for. Alright. Actually, let's put the lab coat in... No, we'll keep it in here. We'll keep it in here. Or I'll put it in... I should get an item frame. Let's get an item frame. And then we'll put it up in the alchemy room. So that way I can more easily access it. Go ahead and do that. Make ourselves another item frame. Need 1 leather and some sticks. which we don't have many of. Item frame. And sticks. Alright, let's go back up. Alright. Let's have this. Put that there. We'll have our laboratory coat there, so that makes sense. That works. And the gunpowder goes back in here. Where else? Let's run back and place our obsidian back. And then we shall... I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. I am a little stumped. Is this in here? Why did I put obsidian in there? That shouldn't be in that chest. It should be in this one. And then nether was the... Okay, this is just the shroom light, and then the glowstone is in here. That makes slightly more sense. Let's drop that in here, and we'll have this in tools. Quite alright, quite alright. We have everything that we need. Hello! Oh. Let's see who we... I see who we have here. I see who we have here. It's an Eternal. Or at least the voice of Eternal that claims to be Eternal. I'm not quite sure about that. I'm not quite sure the validity about that. Hi Jake! How's it going? Glad to see you in the chat. Or one of the voices. Because I'm doing lore right now. Alright, where are... Oh, the pumpkins are out there. Where else do I need to place? I'm currently trying to figure out what to do for my experiment, because I am currently attempting to figure out some DNA nonsense. A new neighbor of mine came through and with amnesia, and so I'm attempting to help her discover why she has memory issues. Just chilling? Glad to hear, glad to hear. Trying to figure out why she has amnesia. And also, when I did try to experiment on her using my neurological machine here, it only came up with results that she has some sort of wolf DNA. She didn't even notice that she had she barely even noticed that she had ears and a tail. And so when I told her that she was some sort of wolf hybrid, she was very shocked by that. Complex sciencey system. Yes, it is. I designed this years ago, and now it is here in the new laboratory. I can show you a little bit of a tour for the new voices. Who's the person with memory issues? Eternal. Eternal is. And Eternal is Fang's friend who traveled with him to the end to fight the Ender Dragon. It's a bit of a complicated story. I don't really... have a good stream? Thanks. Thanks for hopping on. Glad to see you. Alright. Yes, so Eternal is friends with Fang, who is my new neighbor. I've been here for maybe 3 weeks? 3 weeks now? No, it's been longer than that. It's been close to a month. And right over there, right over that hill, is Fang. And he's an interesting one. It kind of only just appeared. Woke up the morning we met and had ears and a tail. The previous morning I did not. Shadow, are you able to get on the server? Are you able to get on and do lore? Is that a thing you can do? Because I would love to talk to you in person about this. Yes, okay, cool. Okay. Alright, and... So possibly, we continue on and we try to figure out more of the memory issues? I mean, but I could look. Where is my... I have some books. I have some books that have information in them about different types of animals. I think they're in my... Are they in here? Oh, did not mean to do that. I thought I had... Are they the ones in my... Here they are. Alright, let's have a few of them. There's one of them here that is... I need to rename it. Book of Creatures. Book of, living beings, I would assume. That's what this is technically called. And then this one is a book of, potion making. That's living beings. Oh, right. Let's go back here. Hello, Nova. Welcome. You've been a voice that's been around before. You've been around before. All right. And then we'll go right in here, and we'll take a look at our living beings one. So if I flip real quick to the... If I get out my book and I flip to the... Yes, there we are. There we are. That is the wolf page. So I'm looking at the different types of wolves. We have our typical gray wolf, we have our black wolves, we have our Arctic wolves, we have... What else? What else? This is new. This was not here last time I checked. This was not here last time I checked. And this lines up. But that makes no logical sense. Well, how could there be this type of human wolf? That's very confusing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Oh no. Oh, what you testing? I am currently attempting to find... Okay, where's though? I'm currently attempting to find out what exactly Eternal is. 'Cause she came to me with memory issues, but yet I instead found that she's some sort of wolf hybrid, and so I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to discover what it is exactly, what kind of wolf she is, and I think I found the subspecies, but it doesn't make any sense because it's not been in my books before. If I go back to the page, yes, there's this new type of subspecies. A little more violent. Can be perceived as a hybrid mixed with another type of creature. So there technically could be other creatures fused with this wolf species. But how does it happen? How does it occur? How does it occur? This is very odd. I think I'm going to have to talk to Eternal about this and do some more testing to see what she's capable of. Because I'm looking now at the DNA sample, and it lines up with that wolf, sort of, kind of. I think I'm getting there. I'm getting close. I can feel it. At least on this front. I have no idea about the amnesia thing. That is odd. Very odd. Don't you bark at me. You are not a part of this anymore. You're just here now. Alright. Right. How does this transformation happen? How does a human turn into... The technical name is a werewolf. But that shouldn't exist. Those don't exist. I don't understand it. But I will. I will get to the bottom of it. I will understand it. The DNA patterns match up. They line up with what Eternal's DNA showed me. I'm wondering how that affected her memory, or if it has anything to do with it in the first place. It could be two completely unrelated things. I think it's one of those things where I just have to talk to her and to see how to go about continuing this process and what she thinks about all of it. I'm going to go ahead and continue my notes. Trial 4. I mean, this was more of the extension of Trial 3. I read through my informational book on living creatures, living beings, and found a new section in the wolf chapter. New section in the wolf chapter on werewolves, which is odd since I don't remember it being there the last time I read through this book. Nice intense music to fit the theme? Kind of. You know what? Read through this book. That's not there anymore. I read through my informational book on living beings and found a new section in the wolf chapter on werewolves, which is odd since I don't remember it being there the last time I read through. This could be an element of Eternal's death. Oh, she never died. Eternal's situation in the end, or the effects of the area, which we have concluded are due to the interference from the gods. Werewolf, you say? Yes, werewolf, which is very odd. This could be an element of eternal situation in the end, or the effects of the area. The fourth trial will examine Eternal's physical state. And oh! Eternal has joined. Alright. The fourth trial will examine Eternal's physical state and see how that lines up with the data we've already collected. She possibly has more information for me about her scenario, though I will hold off mentioning the werewolf phenomenon until we are both ready to discuss. Right. We continue with the trap. Oh! This is okay. Just go through normally, like a normal person. Perhaps I reach out. Hello. I'm reaching out to possibly have a conversation with you. Would you be able to join me at my laboratory? Let me know. And if she says yes, then hopefully she will head over since she knows where the laboratory is. And we will continue with our research. So, this is very odd. Or be there soon, alright. Well, that works, that works. And we're able to sit down and discuss what exactly that I need from her. And we'll give her a strength potion, possibly, to compare with the wolf. Because if she gets the strength potion, and we compare what happened with her to the wolf, perhaps there will be a clearer distinction. Alright, we'll wait on that. Do we have... We have... the potion that we need for it. Do we have... I mean, we have the splash potions. With the strength. We'll do the 3-minute strength. I mean, this is going to have to be that. Do we want the strength and the healing? We'll do that, because that's what we did with the dog, the wolf. So we'll continue with that. All right, now we wait until Eternal arrives, and then we can speak with her about this whole situation. And possibly, if she has more information for us about the situation of how she came about this tail and ears of hers. And maybe if there's... Because if I'm looking back at the wolf section here, if I'm going back, werewolves, what are the traits of this? Overly violent, overly strong, overly ambitious. It really says ambitious in here? Does it really say ambitious in this book about... Wolves are not inherently ambitious. Tend to travel in packs. Huh. That one's an interesting one. Tend to travel in packs, tend to... This text is so small. Can barely read it, and I'm sure the voices aren't able to read this since it's minuscule, this text is. Because it has to fit so much material into these books, so... else can be infused with any other living creature, including humans, zombies, villagers, etc. Let's see. What else? I won't discuss this in my office. I don't want, especially if Eternal shows up, I don't want to be prying about the information that I've come up with. Oh. What? I just witnessed that happening. Well, alright. And then... And then... what else? What else is in here? I mean, very similar traits to other woes, besides for the more humanoid shape that they take when in wolf form. That lines up. That lines up with this. That lines up with my theory. What if Eternal was not half human all of the time? What if there were moments where she became a complete wolf form? That lines up with what I'm reading in this book. Sometimes they're in their hybrid form, and sometimes they're full wolf, but in more of a humanoid, physical form, instead of a wolf. So they walk and interact like a human, but they're physical. They have hair, or fur or hair, it depends on... It depends on the wolf whether or not they have fur or hair. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, what else is in here? This is completely new. Oh, okay, alright. I'm going to need to replace that. I'm going to need to replace that. I'm going to need to replace that. Hello, Eternal. What a way to make an entrance there, isn't it?
Oh, don't worry, I still touch.
I also do. So it's fine. Easy enough to replace, but oh goodness. Alright, this is the emotional support dog if you need it.
Aw, so cute.
So we can go ahead and head into chamber. Few things that I wanted to ask you of. I wanted to see if you would be able to go out and fight creatures at the nighttime.
Maybe, depending. I don't like creepers.
You don't like creepers? That's fine. As long as I can see how it is that you fight, that you go into battle, and then I also need you to step in here real quick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do this. Oh, no, don't close the door real that fast. I'm going to do, what is this? This is the, I want to do the, stay there. The 8-minute one, where is it? Alright, okay, stay still. This will not hurt. There you are, and there you are. Alright. Turn the machine on, and Please don't have anything in your hands. We don't want to electrocute you. And turn on, and let's see how this... Oh, that's much closer. I was doing some other experiments earlier with a test, with another test subject. Trying to make more conclusions about your wolf state. This is the closest that I've got to it so far. Why is it that the potions are affecting you and giving a more clear conclusion? That's very odd. And since it's going to be nighttime soon, I am going to go ahead and shut this off. And you're good to step on out. And, do you need any weapons to, or are you good on weapons?
I'm good.
Alright.
Pants. Oh, there we go.
So if you want to come out here, and we'll, just stay out in the hallway. Just stay out in the hallway. Go ahead and take this off. Oh.
Okay.
Pop that off here. I have, yet to come up with a name for him. Do you have any suggestions?
Not Babushka.
Not... I've seen signs of that all over the place. What is the deal with that?
I'm not sure, but the wolves that I left at Fang's all got named that, so...
That is strange. Alright, let's go off into the forest here, and I just want to see how you're able to deal with creatures with your strength addition. So once it's sunset right now, we'll wait just a few more moments for all the creatures to show up. And so basically with this, I'm trying to see how it is that you interact with your fighting style.
Very sporadically.
Alright. Well, good to know. Good to hear from your end. But I still want to see it for myself. Okay, well here's a creeper. We will avoid that, since you said you don't want to deal with creepers. Nope, where'd you go?
I mean, I'll fight them, I just don't like them.
Well, that's fine. We can even find... Here's some zombies over here. Alright, I'll let you handle these. And then this one up here as well.
Where's that? Yeah! Aha!
Okay.
Killed it!
And there's a skeleton right up there.
Sir.
Oh.
No. But, no.
Alright. I'll just follow you. Any mobs that you see, you can go ahead and take them out.
Where was this skelly?
There was a skeleton over this way. He's moved quite a little bit.
There's skelly.
Oh, there it is.
I want to bite your head off. He's dead.
Okay. Let's try to find others if we want to go a little bit further into the forest here. There's another skeleton right over there. Oh, that's targeting me.
Ow. Thank you for dying.
Anything else in the area? Can you tell how much time you have left on your potion effect?
4 minutes.
4 minutes? Alright, perfect. There's some more creatures right over here. I see a zombie over in that direction.
I missed.
Oh.
Oops. Sorry.
Okay. That's quite alright. That's quite alright. I saw a spider. Spider right over there.
Hee Spider! Okay.
So I don't think you ever explained how you got the... I mean, when you realized that you had the ears and tail.
Ooh, piggy. Like, what do you mean?
You did just once I had done the experiment and I discovered that you had your DNA with a wolf, and you seemed surprised by that. You never noticed that you had ears and a tail before.
No, the previous morning when I woke up and got ready for adventuring, I did not have ears and a tail. Sir, excuse me, you're being very rude. Thank you.
Previous day? So you had only had them for a day?
That I know of.
Was it the day that I saw you, or was it the day before that? The day that I saw. Interesting. Oh.
Sir, okay. You're being rude.
That's very interesting. Had you done anything recently that could have caused that to happen? Did you interfere with? Did you use any potions, or did you go anywhere with more magical? I don't want to say magical, but more of a. I don't know how else to say it in this circumstance. Anywhere.
I finally woke up not depressed. I mean, ever since I'd like to call it the Red Wedding, I've been extremely just because I'm so sick and tired of the monarchy and the rebellion and the fear of losing friends, and yeah, I finally woke up that morning and just kind of felt normal.
Interesting. I mean, that's unfortunately more or less irrelevant to this research, but it is good that your mental health has gotten better. I think that's all I need for this particular. We can head back. I think I've gotten what I need for this particular part of the research. So you really just woke up that morning with ears and a tail, and you had no idea how you got them, because you just woke up and you were feeling.
Excuse me?
There was a creeper. I saw it.
I didn't see it.
Oh. All right. Go. Yes, I'm quite all right. Oh, there's a witch. Alright,
here we go. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine, I just... a little bit of a poison effect.
I may have overreacted a little bit to seeing it, because I'm perfectly fine with it now.
With the... Yes, okay, I understand. Well, I mean, that's very good. Very good to hear. But still doesn't necessarily solve the problem of how it happened, which I'm going to try to help you figure out, because I've come upon some information that is just very interesting.
Leaves. Got stuck.
Because compared to someone like Fang or Kyle, your situation is a little bit different, because you are a hybrid of a creature, whereas they are the physical forms of the creature. And I was thinking a little bit about how that could pertain to you in that matter, but it might. So that was... Your fighting tendencies are just kind of how I expected, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all.
I was gonna say, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it is not. It is not a bad thing. You can take it as a good thing. It's definitely not a bad thing, though.
Okay.
Is there anything else that was Oh, we should probably go inside. Was there anything else that you've done recently that had an effect on your physical state?
Oh, shoot!
Yeah, that's why I said we should probably head, that's why I said we should probably head inside. We can go into my office.
I didn't even notice that. I'm just like, where did I take damage from?
You can take a seat. That's why I'm interested in.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. That's why I'm interested in what you've been doing recently, in terms of where you've been going, what you've interacted with, in order to possibly see how this could have even happened.
I've been staying at home a lot.
Any changes at your house?
Just me wanting to, like, dig it all out, but...
Did you encounter anything while you've been doing your construction?
Unruly zombies, but that's fine.
Yeah, that shouldn't have caused it.
Fang's wolves are staying over at my house because I don't know why he left them there. I went
Has
home...
Fang been in contact with anything of interest?
Not that I know of. Me and him don't really speak.
This is a private SMP. Private SMP. Not that you know of?
Not that I know of.
Interesting. I think that might be... That would probably be something that I would have to talk to him about.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Well, in that case... I believe I've gotten all the samples that I actually need from your DNA, and I'm able to... Actually... Is there something that I can place it on instead?
What do you mean?
I need something that I can... I'll just use this. I'm gonna go ahead. So that way I can get you your armor back.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Then I'll take these real quick. Oh, not those. The legs. Oh, okay. Take these, and then I will... There we go. Alright. And now I've collected a proper sample. And so you are more than welcome to go ahead and collect your armor.
I just put my other set in my ender chest.
Okay, very cool. Do you mind if I keep the armor stand?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Fantastic.
I kind of forgot that I brought it over.
You're quite alright, you're quite alright. Once again, you can just stay on the hallway here.
I guess it's common for me to forget things nowadays, I guess.
And then I need to go ahead and rename this to your sample. Anything else of interest you've been dealing with? You mentioned that your mood has been better recently?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I was feeling a little bit down because, like, Fang was back over at my house, but then he left, and then Kyle left and left his house and stuff, and I'm not sure what he's doing.
Oh, you're outside.
I was following you.
Oh, you were free to just stay in here. Let's go into the office. You're all good. You're all good.
But
so
yeah,
it's just... Alright.
I guess it was just separation stuff, but then I don't know. It just kind of clicked that I'm usually on my own, so...
So you've had more company over recently, and it's...
Yeah, it's just kind of disappeared now. I'm oddly okay with it. But at the same time, I know that there's people like you and Fang and Kyle that are still around, and
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you mentioned something about a wedding. I have been very much out of the loop of everything that's happened in this area recently. I mean, if you would be able to explain the important things within the past few years, it's been at least 2.5.
Well, the stuff that I remember, let's see, where do you want me to start? From what I remember, or from what's happened recently?
We can go with both. Let's start with what's happened recently, just from like a general thing, so I can get a little bit more caught up, and my voice can get a little more caught up too, I suppose. And then we can get into more of your perspective of things.
The most recent stuff, the monarchy posed a fake wedding for the queen, and it was to lure the rebellion out that I used to be a part of, because Fang thought that the monarchy had something, but they didn't. And I was kind of dragged along with it. I was dragged into the rebellion, and then I was dragged into the monarchy because I was basically just a little sad puppy that was following Fang around. That's a little bit more relevant now than I realize.
Sorry to interrupt, but I mean, I know about the monarchy. I know Queen Lady that runs it and all of that. I don't know a lot of the people that work under her. I never knew Fang back in the day. But you mentioned there's been all this talk of a rebellion. I'm not quite sure how did that come to be? Who was a part of that? Who should I be wary of?
Well, the two main people who were part of it and were leading it were Emerald and Puffy, which I attended their court hearing because another just day that I was around, and they're just like, hey, come participate in this.
Alright.
And Fang saved them from losing all their lives, and they were exiled, and I have no idea where they are. And but yeah, Fang defeated Emerald, I think. I'm pretty sure. I forget who is doing what, but the Red Wedding ended with Fang dueling Emerald for Fang's sword.
Yes, and the single sword. Yes. I know of that.
Okay, good. And then a bunch of people went to jail. Lunaria broke some of the people out of jail, which I'm glad for the one, because he didn't deserve to be in there, and he was really nice, and we were getting along, but then he was on Rebellion side, and I was on Monarchy side, so I couldn't get to know him. Haven't seen him in I don't know how long. All time kind of mushes together.
And who's this person in case I run into them?
Oh, Ad. He's really nice.
Ad. Okay. Alright.
We shared cookies.
Oh, very sweet. What was the intention of the rebellion? Why was that created?
I'm pretty sure it was... trying to remember. Oh, Emerald was mad that the monarchy stole her family's land, I think?
Yes, that's often a problem.
Other than that, I have no...
That's quite alright. I mean, that's a definitely a reason. Stolen land is definitely something to complain to the royalty about, the government. So it's definitely fair. And then they lost, which is a shame, but it is what it is now, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm just glad they didn't die, because I
Right.
don't like losing people, like, at all. And like, regardless of how long I've known them, I still don't like people dying.
Yes, I can agree with you on that.
I feel like I've had a lot of people die around me. Anyway, anything else?
What is it that you remember from as much as you can recollect from when you woke up and from your perspective? See if we can get anything out of it to help you.
There was a lot of darkness.
Thank you for the follow.
And when I woke up the morning that Fang found me, I was in a abandoned house, and I just kind of I didn't know what to think, so I just went out adventuring. It got dark, I got lost, I found myself in a cave surrounded by zombies, and then I hear somebody calling, "Shadow, Shadow!" which I had no idea what that meant at the time. And it was Fang, and he killed all the zombies, and then he took me home with him, and I was staying at his house for a while until we joined the rebellion. And then I didn't like that stuff, so I kind of adventured out on my own, and I made my house.
I see. So you mentioned darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And you woke up where?
In a small little house that looked like it was destroyed. I don't know if a fire happened or...
Is that nearby? Is that something we can go to?
Well, I have no idea where it is.
You don't know
Sorry.
where it is?
I'm not even sure where Fang found me.
Understand. Well, worth a try. Worth a try. Perhaps on my travels one day I'll encounter it, but...
I also remember a bunch of obsidian.
In the house?
No,
just
before
separately?
the house, in the darkness.
I mean, is this a recent memory that you've just gone back, or is it something that you've known since you've woken up?
Yeah, no, the obsidian bit. I remember the darkness, and I remember people, like, yelling something, but... I don't know. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, you did get that obsidian bit out of it. I mean, that correlates to the end.
Does it?
It does.
I've never been there.
The pillars. While fighting the pillars where the end crystals are. Those are obsidian.
That I don't remember.
Well, maybe perhaps it's little by little it's coming back to you. And you're remembering this just now?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let me try another thing and see if I'm gonna try something else with you real quick. So if
Let me follow?
Yes.
I'm like, but she shut the door, and then I realized there's a pressure plate.
It's a pressure plate. I'm gonna meet you in this room right over here.
Okay.
Alright, and then where was... Because I think this might have been the cause of it. I have a theory that I've just come up with. If you get to take your armor off.
Do you have an under chest?
I do. It's back in the office.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I am so bad at remembering where things are. Okay.
You're all good. You're all good. Step inside. Alright, I'm going to toss another potion on you. Or actually, this might be a little bit of a better option. So I have the... I'm gonna have you drink this. Did you get that?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna close the door, wait for my count to drink it. Alright. Let's turn that on. Turn this on. Go ahead and drink it. Alright. Oh, this is definitely, interfering with your nervous system, which is a good thing. This is a good thing. Do you tell me what you're thinking right now? What are you thinking of?
Tastes horrible.
Anything else that comes to your mind?
I don't care for heights.
Okay. Heights, alright. What else? Anything else that comes to your mind?
I remember something breaking.
Do you know what broke?
No, it was the sound behind me, though. Something broke.
Something broke behind you. What did it sound like?
This sounds really, really, really weird, but like
Nothing is weird here.
Breaking?
What was that?
Wings breaking?
Wings breaking. Okay. Is that all? Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's very good progress. You're good to step up.
I feel like Luna has something of mine. Anyway.
Alright. Well, I'm going to continue. Oh.
Also,
Right.
you probably need these, and you're gonna those.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take them.
I'm pretty sure those are really good for brewing.
They are. I appreciate it. Well, I think you're good to head off.
Okay.
You're good to go. I think I have all the research that I need for today. That was very good progress. Thank you for stopping by.
I switched back into my happy outfit.
It does look very nice on you, so.
Thank you. Alright.
I hope I'll definitely see you soon.
Yeah.
This was a very successful, I would say, very successful trial.
Cool. I'm happy.
And we'll definitely meet again, and I can give you more information about possibly things that I need to further figure out. I'm close on this whole wolf thing, but I need to confirm a few more things before I can explain it to you.
Yeah, take your time. It's not really bothering me as much.
That's good, but I mean, you still have the right to know how it possibly could have happened, what exactly you are. I mean, you deserve those answers.
Yeah.
And
alright, time to go brave the nether.
Best of luck. Best of luck. Farewell.
Speaking of the Nether.
Yes.
There's a second portal near you.
Oh, the one right across the little there's a little bridge. Don't worry about it. That's also mine.
Okay.
That's also mine. Don't worry.
I got very paranoid. I'm just like, oh god, not more neighbors.
No.
Not that you're not lovely, but
it just goes to a village that I do trades at. So
okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Sir, you're being rude. I miss.
Goodness.
I'm shot.
Alright, well, farewell, Eternal. I'll speak with you soon.
Bye.
Goodbye. Alright. We got a good amount of information about that. What we need to do, we need to make more regeneration potions. Because healing, right? I threw the strength on her. That didn't really do much. But I put the healing potion on her. We went out to kill creatures. We came back, she suddenly remembers obsidian. And so, I go off of that basis. I try out not healing, because that's only for a very small time, but regeneration continues the healing process instead of just a one-time use. It's a gradual, healing sort of system. So I'm wondering if I create more regeneration potions for a longer time, if she'll be able to slowly remember things. This is the most progress I've gotten out of this experiment so far. And I think, in terms of finding out the wolf situation, I think Fang is the person that I need to talk about. Or I need to talk to, because the wolves that are currently in Eternal's house belong to Fang. And if Fang has been dealing with things out of more divine than scientific than natural, if he has the Sword of Blood's Bane, it's very possible. It's very possible that he's dealing with things beyond his means, and he put that onto his dogs, and the dogs are now with Eternal. Something could have fused that together in order to make Eternal a werewolf. But we have to find him first? Exactly. That is true. He is not around today, I believe. But possibly tomorrow? Possibly tomorrow we can check, and we can see what will happen. So let me go ahead and write down this, because this is very... I am very satisfied. I am very satisfied. I spoke with Eternal today and found out a lot of information. We first did some testing at the machine with strength and healing potions that more so connected, that made more connections between her and the test wolf. We then traversed into the woods so I could see how she fights creatures. It felt very similar and spontaneous. Felt similar to how a wolf would fight. Spontaneous. Particularly violent. most of the time with good aim. And a bit scattered. After this, we went to my office to talk about herself and hold on. After this, she explained that the situation with her ears and tail did not appear until the day that we met, meaning that she had not interacted, or she had not been affected by this werewolf. Effect. This werewolf, what's it called? Werewolf case, I guess? Condition. Yes, condition. By this werewolf condition until very recently. The hypothesis I reached from this particular conversation was that Feng had moved his dogs into her abode, and had moved her dogs into her abode. If Feng had been involved with anything, quote, magical, it could have affected Eternal's physical state and perhaps given her this condition. Otherwise, Eternal has not been around anything of interest, nor anyone at that, nor anyone of interest. She tells me that she has been lonely lately and had a change in mental health once the ears and tail appeared, leading me to believe that whatever this condition was, whatever this condition is, hi KRX, leading me to believe that whatever this condition is, it also had to do with her switch, with her mental state. What else? What else did she talk about? Hi, Amy. With her mental state. We discussed a few more irrelevant topics before talking about what she remembers. She recalls darkness before appearing in a destroyed house. Previously set aflame? Possibly? She does not remember where this house is, though. From this point, she then recalled obsidian, which aligns with the story that Fang told me about her. I concluded that this memory... I hear you, You need to stop barking. What are you so excited about? What are you so excited about? Oh, goodness. There's nothing here. Nothing that you need to bark at. Do you want my attention? Is that what it is? Do you want food? Here's some rotten flesh. There's some food for you, alright? Alright, there you go. There you go. Maybe they really like your story time. Do you want me to... I have an animal. I have a wolf, a dog, up in the house up there. But I rarely go up there. Maybe I should bring this dog down here as well? That might not be a bad idea, actually. So that way there's two emotional support animals. Hello, bees. Alright, here you are. Let's go ahead and get you. I need to turn this into something, whatever this is. Alright, let's continue down. And I know you'll follow me wherever you are. There you are. Very good. Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart jumped a little bit. Why did you make my heart do that? Why did... That should... I shouldn't feel this way about this animal. I mean, I appreciate natural things. I appreciate it, but like, it's... I've never loved something like... I'm not saying that I love it. I'm not saying that I love these dogs, but I care for them more than I'd like to admit. I care for them more than I'd like to admit. You know what? I'm going to continue this over in the office where you two won't bother me. Continuing on. Trial 4. I spoke with Eternal today and found out a lot of information. We first did some testing of the machine with strength and healing potions. I made more connections between her and the test wolf. We then traversed more connections between her DNA and that of the test wolf. We then traversed into the woods so I could see how she fights creatures. It felt very similar to how a wolf would fight, spontaneous, particularly violent most of the time with good aim and a bit scattered. That's redundant. That's just but a bit but a bit emotionally scattered. That makes more sense. After this, she explained that the situation on the ears and tails did not appear until the day that we met, meaning that she had not been affected by this world condition until very recently. The hypothesis I reached from this particular conversation was that Fang had moved his dogs into her abode. If Fang had been involved with anything magical, I say that lightly, it could have affected Eternal's physical state and perhaps given her this condition. Otherwise, Eternal has not been around anything of interest nor anyone of interest. She tells me that she has been lonely lately and had a change in mental health once the ears and tail appeared, leading me to believe that whatever this condition is also had to do with her mental state. We discussed a few more irrelevant topics before talking about what she remembers. She recalls darkness before appearing in a destroyed house or waking up. before waking up in a destroyed house previously set aflame, ? She does not remember where this house is, though. From this point, she then recalled obsidian, which aligns with the story that Fang told me about her. I concluded this memory was due to the health potion and amped it up using a regeneration potion. Regeneration potion. We moved back to the neural chamber and continued the data collection. I asked her questions about what she remembers, and there was a bit more that I collected. That she and questions. I asked her questions, and she was able to think of, and she answered. I asked her questions, and she was able to answer them. She was able to answer them. Eternal now remembers fear of heights, wings breaking, or the fear of heights, the sound of wings breaking, and what else was it? Also cats. I suppose, also cats. Eternal now remembers in a fear of heights, the sound of wings breaking, and what was the other point that she said? And yeah, I think that was the only two. I made the connection between this testimony and what Fang had told me about what happened to her in the end. Though she doesn't remember being in the end. Oh, this is a very... It's raining, it's very, Dr. Quinn, riding in the rain, as usual. Very, though she doesn't remember being in the end, this response correlates to her flying into the obsidian pillar while fighting the dragon. Lore setting, yes. Though she doesn't remember being in the end, this response correlates to her flying into the obsidian pillar while fighting the dragon. Once I figure out how she is a, quote, werewolf and what that truly constitutes, it will be an easy transition to retrieving her memories. More to come. Alright. I spoke, yes. Okay, so this was... I began this trial by retrieving... So this is what we've written down today. I began this trial by retrieving the wolf from the wild, and retrieving a wolf from the wild and viewing it with strength properties in an attempt to find strength and healing properties. In an attempt to find a connection between Eternal's violent methods versus... connection between Eternal's... wolf DNA and a and a normal wolf. While doing so, I saw very minor similarities, but nothing of interest until one of the voices brought an interesting point to me. What if Eternal was not half human all the time? What if there were moments where she became a complete wolf form? Only theory. Only a theory. That still doesn't solve the problem of what species this mythical wolf is. That's what I was hoping the potions would help with. I waited until the nighttime to continue, but after observing the wolf's killing patterns was unable to find a conclusion that satisfied the hypothesis, which means, unfortunately, that the wolf test subject was ineffective in finding my answer. Perhaps another encounter with Eternal herself will come along with more answers. Perhaps I can see her in battle instead of the test subject. I read through my informational book on living beings and found a new section in the wolf chapter on werewolves, which is odd since I don't remember it being there the last time I read through. This could be an element of Eternal's situation in the end, which it likely isn't. I don't think it is. I don't think it has anything to do with the end. This could be an element of Eternal situation in the end, or the effects of the area. Or Fang. It very well may be Fang's, I don't want to say his fault, unintentional fault. Unintentional fault. The first trial will examine Eternal's physical state and see how that lines up with the data we've already collected. She possibly has more information. That very much works out. Okay. After reviewing the third trial, I have concluded that Eternal's condition, that Eternal's new condition was likely unintentionally caused by Fang, not by the end, since the timeline does not match up. More to come. Blame Fang. I hope to speak with Fang soon to discuss. To discuss. More to come. Alright. Let's go ahead and place this in our right in here. I should actually keep this here. No, that's the wrong tab. Because this is fine with being here. And this is connected to and then my notes will be on. Do I have anything else to write down? I do. Because we discovered some things about what happened in the area. Yes. yes. Well, I still need to discuss with him, what exactly happened with him. I need to discuss a few things with him. Alright. Where is potion of strength? Let's have a strength potion here. The 3 minute. Alright, and then the healing will go here. And then I have plenty of regeneration potions. But is there a way that I can do a extended potion? Do a bit of a longer regeneration potion? Or next time I can just try doing this again and see what comes out of it. I mean, that should work. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put these in here because they're still all strength. Okay, let's put these away. all of this. Oh, don't need that in there. Let's fill this up with water and put that in here. We'll have our notes, and then we'll have our books. Oh wait, I'll put the potion making will stay in here, and then I'll have we can take this off because we're not quite working right now. We're kind of winding down for the day. We'll keep this in here. Do I have any storage in here? Actually, keep that there, and I'll keep sure, keep a bone there. Okay, and then I can put everything away. Oh goodness. Okay, open. Maybe also ask if he remembers what happens with the Eternal. What happened with the Eternal? Yes, definitely. Obviously. My armor, so that way if I run into any creatures, I'll be able to defeat them. Alright, let me head up here. Drop this in here. Drop this off. And then some bones. And then I'll put... This makes the most sense to be in here. Pressure plate. Is there anything else that I need to drop off? Okay, no, I think I'm set. I think I'm set. So let's go back and we'll write in our notebook about what we learned about the rebellion. Where did I put it? I put it in my alchemy room, didn't I? I should keep it in my office. Or I should keep it on my... Okay. This can stay in here. I'll put this in here. That makes the most sense. Okay. Open that up. Oh goodness, this door. Okay. And there we are. And we'll go through here. And I'll keep it in my ender chest for now. Once I'm done with it for the day. And then I think some of these books also have some information in them that might be useful. So I'll go ahead and name these while the voices are not here. So let me go ahead and... Banded Panda? Banded Panda. Alright. We're still in week 13. We're still in the same week. This has felt like the longest week of my life. I wish we are still in tree 2. Yes, this is a very long week. This is entry 2. And then we have entry 3. I did some experiments with the Eternal today. She informed me about some matters that happened before I arrived, before I returned to the area, including a rebellion and a red wedding for Queen. Thing loves when I call him Pandemonium. Red wedding for the Queen. The rebellion was started by Puffy and Emerald, but included other members of the area. Other members of the area, such as Eternal for a time, and Ad? I think he may have been? Might have been part of that? I think that's what she mentioned. Alright. Emerald was upset that the queen was taking over her land. Her family's land. And so started. This is supposed to be a space. And so started a rebellion against the monarchy. It's unclear whose side everyone was on, but the rebellion was unsuccessful in their attempts and almost executed. But Fang was able to lessen their sentence. Sorry, my fact. Hey, you're fine. Almost executed, but Fang was able to lessen their sentence. It seems like he was under the impression that the that the monarchy had his sword? The monarchy had the sword of Blood's Bane, but they didn't. Blood's Bane, so he worked with them in order to get it back, but in reality, they never had it. This may be skewed information. Cannot recall everything that was told to me. And then what else? The Queen has made lots of enemies since I've been gone. Even if the rebellion is no longer a problem to her, she may have other issues. She may have other issues to deal with now. Of course there's a rebellion against her. She's not a good person. She's done some very bad things. She sent someone to kill me. The Queen? The monarch? I don't know how much Kanoka told her about me. But apparently she had that much of an issue with me doing experiments for Kanoka that she sent an assassin to kill me. And I was so worried about what she would do to me next if I stayed that I left. And yet Kanoka was still able to find me after that. So I wasn't hiding the best, but I'm getting there now. I'm not hiding anymore. I'm not hiding anymore. At least, I have one of the strongest people in this area on my side. He doesn't like Kanoka, he doesn't like the Queen, and he has the Sword of Blood's Bane. Alright. until tomorrow. We'll talk to Fang about a good amount of other things. And I actually have one more thing to take care of. We have our armor on, yes? What is... Oh, my goodness. We have one more thing to take care of. I'm literally popping in at the end. We have one more thing to take care of. I haven't been down here in a bit. Alright. Sounds like a good plan. Alright. This is a good time for me to end the stream. I think so. I think this is a good time for me to end the stream. I don't know how many of you guys there are. Who's here? Oh my god, I kinda don't want to end the stream. There are 13 of you here. I could just switch it up. I could just do add a character stuff, or I could do oh my god. Rachel, why you like this? I mean, logically it makes sense for me. Let's play Hypixel. But I want to keep doing Tundra stuff. I want to keep doing Tundra, but it won't be lore. Alrighty then. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go on for a little bit. There's so many of you guys here. I haven't even noticed it. Because I turned my viewer count off. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the title and we're gonna like go mining for a little bit. And we're gonna just chill. That was so good. Eternal Night did so good with that. Okay. Lore time is over. Okay, cool. Alright. There we go. And who else? Is Eternal still around? If she wants to hang out with me, she's more than welcome. Oh, you still in the PC? Hi. If you wanna, why are you laughing?
I was still watching your stream.
Yeah?
You just sounded so happy.
Oh my god, there's a creeper. The creeper's on my bridge. Oh no.
Get off her bridge!
Get off the bridge! There we go. I'm good. Oh, I think that was good. I think that was good.
Yeah.
You're not ending it? No, I'm not. I'm not ending the stream. We're still going. There's too many of you guys here to stop the stream. Oh, and today I actually have the time to do more, but yeah, you're right, we do have good lore together. That was good. Thanks for, like, I think you caught on to what I was, you caught on to something, and then we ran with it. It was, like, so good.
I think that was the best lore I've done in, like, ever.
Yeah.
I'm usually really bad at improv, and I'm just like, wait, I can roll with this!
Yeah! And then we did, and then it turned into very good.
Yeah.
Then it turned into very good.
But, yeah, I had just gotten done playing 7 Days to Die with my friends, and one of them started streaming, And I looked and I saw your stream and I'm just like, oh hey, I can multitask and watch multiple streams.
Multitask. And then I'm like, hey, can you get on?
Stuff. I'm just like, we can do this.
Yeah, because I knew that I wanted to do stuff about your with your whatever was going on with you.
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, and I was planning on doing the entire stream alone. And then you were in the chat and I'm like, this will be a lot more convenient if she's
And then Minecraft took forever to load up. I'm just like,
which is fine. I'm good at stalling. If I know that something is like coming up, I'm like, okay, I can stall.
That was actually really good. And I did record it on my end, so I have that for me.
Awesome.
I have not edited anything in like 5 months, so I have like backlog of videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, well, I'll record it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, like you rolled with the whole like the obsidian thing, and then I'm like, ooh, this is good content.
I'm just like, what bits about the end? What is my lore? And I'm just like, hey, obsidian's in the end.
Yeah. And like that works out so well with your with the thing that, yeah, like you nailed it. You nailed it.
I love and hate that. That's how I like to I just ran into it. Also, the house is completely not anywhere. That's just my own headcanon, so it's just like, I should build that maybe?
That would be cool. That would be cool. Like, if you do get around to doing that, I mean, like, we should go and find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry for, I don't know like 100% how the like rebellion started. I'm just like, I hope
that's okay. Like, I'm sure.
Enough.
Yeah, like I knew, like, from watching a couple other the streams, like I kind of, you were on the right track with that. I'm just trying to get like a whole bunch of different stories for like my character to like figure out, like, because it's okay, because it's only from like your character's perspective, so. Yeah.
I just knew Fang dragged me into a lot of stuff. I didn't want to do a lot of the stuff, but following him like a little lost puppy, which
yeah,
literal.
Yeah, true.
The literal lost puppy. Oh, hey, that leads to my stairs that are right here. Okay. I'm switching around boxes. Also, Fang is a butt.
We know that. Bang, I think if you're still in chat, if you're still, I mean, you should be still in chat, but but it was brilliant idea to get Shadow and I together. Because now we can make brilliant madness like what we did today. Yep.
I need more dark oak. That's brown terracotta. Got
so many cards from that.
That's
potatoes.
Great. How do I not have dark oak?
So yeah, and then I got more lore tomorrow, and that should be fun.
Nice.
Both with people who I have and have not done lore with yet, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are excited for that.
I have to sneak. Maybe. It's 50-50 if I actually do sneeze. Okay, apparently I don't.
Oh. Yeah, it happens. Alright. True. Yay, and I've replanted all of it. Right. Hello, bee.
I'm really sad that I didn't go up and visit your bees because I have a texture pack that makes... Do you watch Hermitcraft?
I don't
Do you know
watch...
Hermitcraft?
I know, yeah, I know Hermitcraft.
Do you know Corellis?
I've heard of them.
So there's a texture that I put on the bees, and it's Corellis' face, and it makes them just so much more lovable.
Aww.
And it's called Beeralis. It's so great.
Nice.
I like can't play vanilla Minecraft without it.
That's funny.
Oh, it just brings me joy.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, next time you're over here, because, like, surely we'll have at least a few more, like...
Yeah.
I mean, these, like, canonical weeks go so slow, so we'll have plenty of time. We'll have plenty of time.
I also, with that, have a reason to go and find Lunaria, because I want to ask her about my elytra that she has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I couldn't think of a reason to... Like, I couldn't figure... It was originally that's how I was gonna get my memory back, was from seeing the elytra, but yeah. It's just like...
Things work out.
Yeah. There's still a block. There's not a block. Gosh darn it.
Things work out that way.
Yeah.
And then...
I need more dark oak.
And 6 here. Here. Alright. I mean, I could do a couple of different things. I could go mining, which is a little kind of boring. I could go and... I mean, I could go netherite mining, also a little boring. That's stuff I'd rather just do off camera. I could...
Did you meet my friend Spoink?
No?
I completely forgot. Like, at the very beginning of this, I trapped a piglin right by Fang's portal, and I named it Spoink. I thought he like got killed.
But he's still there?
No, but it's right next to where the thing is. But you can actually fall down into where he is, like, from where your portal is.
Yeah, I intentionally kept that open, so it's actually easier for me to get to Fang's portal.
I couldn't figure out what the heck was in there, and I'm just like, Spoink, who the... This is my piglin! I was so excited when I saw him.
And Timothy is leading a big train now. Cause now there's 4 pigmen outside my portal. I just saw I was up in my office, and I look out the window and I see a zombie pigman, like a piglin, come out of the portal, get into the boat, and turn into a pigman right in front of my eyes. I was like, okay. And that's when I thought you were coming at that point, because like I assumed that if there was a piglin near the portal, like of course there would be, you know, somebody after it, but no. No, it was just...
Did you like my arrival?
Brown dye, spruce, puzzle, beetroot, dandelion. Oh, I do need more red mushrooms. I mean, I'll trade you up for that. That's actually not
like, what
great.
Can I do? So she knows I'm here.
Why are there 5 emeralds for a spruce sapling? That's a terrible trade. That's
a horrible trade.
That's a terrible trade. Also, an emerald for a mushroom. That's also you know what? These are terrible trades. I'm not dealing with you. I'm actually gonna get your Lead.
I was gonna say kill him and take his leads.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What do I do with the llama?
Kill it.
What's the...
You can get leather.
What are the chances of getting a llama?
I mean, I have one as a pet. Fang has 2 as a pet.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Come on. Come on, you're going somewhere. I'm gonna stick you in a house. Ow. Where are you gonna be? Please don't walk into the campfire. Oh. Well, I lost you anyways. Where's the... Alright, come on. And you're going... Nope, not in there.
I keep on forgetting about my other work farm.
Are you able to come are you able to go inside? Can you come in through here? Are you able to fit? Ow. Come on inside.
Is the llama fat?
A little bit. This is... Will you...
You know, I'm very tempted to just turn this into another work farm. Because I never come over here.
Can you please come inside? Can you please get inside?
No, you can't make me.
Alright, there you go. But now I need blocks to...
Is the llama being less rude?
A bit. Hold on. I gotta...
You're
get you in
my
there.
doggo. Here's Fang's doggos. One's in the corner.
There you go. Now you're in there! And I can... get up here. And now I have a new build! I can build a stable!
Yay!
Now I have a new build! Okay. I actually need bamboo for scaffolding. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I can cover up.
If you use, I was gonna say if you use a sword, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Strangely, a lot of people don't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's a... I'm to sleep. His phantoms are chasing me. The llama is pissed. Yeah, a bit. Okay, cool. Oop. Goodbye, phantoms. Oh, I actually needed string. Where's...
If you need any extra bamboo, I do have a ton.
No, I have a bunch. I just made it into sticks recently, so. Put this in here. I got 3 leads now.
Nice.
Let's do this here. I think we can start expanding. We can start expanding this into a stable. You know what? I am a little tired of having that there, so I'm gonna put it somewhere else. Let's put it here.
Speaking of bamboo, I really want to
Yep, that works. You really want to what?
I want to redo my bamboo farm.
Ah.
It's a little not as efficient.
That works. Are you gonna try to continue to spit at me? Or are you good now?
I'm going to try and not spit at you.
Oh! Cool, he's not gonna spit. He's not gonna spit. He's all good. He's calm now. He's all good.
I am the voice of reason.
Oh goodness.
That's so dumb.
So how am I supposed to turn this into a stable? How is this supposed to work?
Very carefully.
Very carefully. Very true. Let's go ahead and get rid of. He's just making noises. So I wanted to expand a little bit on both sides, so maybe 3 more out. 1, 2, 3. And then let's get rid of this right here. Oh! And get rid of this. Make it a little bit more.
Now, I need a dark oak for something, and I don't remember what.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know. Here. Let's go ahead and cover this all up again. And get all of that in here. I guess after lore time, it is build time. I guess that's what we're doing. Alright. We're gonna have to move this bamboo. This is gonna have to go somewhere else. This spot actually seems the most logical. Okay. Let's go ahead and chop this down. That way it can be a little bit more organized in terms of where I place the stems. That, there, like that. Nice. Boom. Like that. Can they grow right next to each other?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can make a wall of bamboo. Actually, that was my defense from pillagers on... I forget what.
Interesting.
They couldn't get through!
Nice. Okay, but I will keep this like this. That works. Just have a little section over here, and I can get more bamboo out of that. So now here I'm able to expand stable.
Is this spruce or is this dark?
Wait a minute. Wait. Where's the llama? I needed to name the llama, didn't I? No! It's gone! Oh no. Why did you do the poor animal? What do you mean? What did I do to the poor animal? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I just stuck him in a house. I wanted him to live.
He did not want to.
Clearly. That's... Oh my god. Well, I can still make a stable. In fact, this might even be easier. Because I won't have a llama interfering.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I
they
don't
usually hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually, but this isn't one usual server, is it?
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm really just breaking all of this down. Didn't mean to do that. And spruce log right here. Down the trapdoors. And grab out Silk Touch. I think, like, the other SMPs that I've been on, I haven't, like, named my tools or anything, but I think I want to do it for this one.
I've named a couple things.
Yeah.
But yeah, my named armor was done by Lunaria. And then I made Shadow's Pokestick and Eternal Defense.
Ooh.
Which is my sword and my crossbow. Somewhere I haven't tried it. I have no idea where they are.
Then right here, it's gonna be 1, 3, and then we'll have I'm gonna go brick straight here. And oh, it's a freaking tall tree. Okay. There you go. Let me get rid of this one right here too. There we go. Oh, that's not gonna work though, because I need to use the shears to get rid of all the leaves so that they can despawn. Was there anything over here that needed? I think we're good. That front. I could technically push it back 1. Kinda want to. Alright, so if I... Yeah, kinda want to push it back 1.
Villager room there. Let's see where it is. Oh,
oh, they're actually 4 tall.
What's 4 tall?
I was calculating the height of this build thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, whoops, that's not correct. There. Yeah, that works. And 1, 2, 4. Oh, I didn't see how many back it went. I assume it's here. 4. Right here. 4. That works. Yeah, that works out. Sit down this front. Why can't I pick? Ah, because it's still up there. then I would be 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. That. And from here, 1, 2, 4. Where's the torch? Right here. Is that up there? Still? It's glitching? It's just a glitch? Looks like it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Jump down here. Let's get rid of this section here. Where's the here? Ow, what? Okay, well you're gonna just die down there. Guess. Jeez. These zombies, so annoying. Alright. And to make the corners a little bit more look a bit better, gonna. Oh boy. Okay. There are a lot of you waiting for me.
Did you make some friends?
Apparently. Apparently. A lot more friends than I expected. Well, shame on you, buddy. I got thorns, so if you try to attack me, you're gonna get hurt. Kinda wanna get rid of this layer too. There you go. That works. Goodbye for slaves. Oh, more zombies coming for me. What you doing, buds?
It is nighttime.
Yes, it is. Would you like to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay, daytime. Oh, I can put some of these materials away. I'll keep the cobblestone. What? Oh, mostly cobblestone's in here. It should actually be in the. Let's see. Actually, there. Glass panes. Spruce door. We'll take fences like that. Cobblestone stair. We'll do saplings. Raw flesh. And then those are in the other planks. There's trapdoors. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, and then we could move. It would make more sense to move the animals over to the stable. I mean, it's there for a reason. If that's the case, I actually want to expand this a little bit further, so that way I can have the cows in a large, in a bit of a larger area. So if I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Will that be big enough? Oops. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna get on that. Cool. 2. Is that the level? 3, 4. Yeah, I'll do the same thing on this side. We'll have 2. I can even expand this further back, so that way I have... So that way I can make more... more stables. And so if this is one, this is the walkway. Bring out the dirt. Here. There. There we go. So this is made into here. Finally, I'm gonna have a place for my animals that's not an eyesore.
Nice.
And I can remove the fences as needed. I have time to make more. Yeah, I think this is gonna look a lot better than what I had. So if there's 1, 2, so if I 1, 2, how far is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of that. I need a new shovel. I can go ahead and get a stone one. Or nope, I do have a couple more iron ones that I can get. Oh, and I'll need more more fences while I'm at it. This into planks. I'll take the sticks and I'll make those into fences. Work. I have a crafting table a little bit closer, so it'll be a little bit easier. And so that way, every time that I cross into this area, I won't be bombarded by the sounds. So many sounds.
Nice.
That works. And then 2, 4. 4. I'll do 4. Actually, I don't need them to be 4 tall. I only need the inner ones to be 4. I can have these be 2. And I'll have a slab on top of them. Make it look nice. And then right here, 1, 4. Right here. Like that. And then down to here. Pick that up and that. Do you have any more? I need to get more logs. Don't worry, guys, you'll be getting a new home soon. So I'll have a nice crop farm and I'll have a nice animal farm now. That. Let's do one more out like this. Cool. So I can add. Yeah, and I have 4 animals, 4 different. Oops. 4 different areas. That. Oh, it was 5 on each end, not 4. I was slightly off. Slightly off. It's supposed to be here. Right there. That down. Is this gonna be a barn? Yes. It was initially gonna be a stable, but now it's a barn. Okay, take that down. This down. Okay, so it's gonna be, because it's 5 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 2. Cool. Drop that there. And 1, 2. And expanding this 1, 2. Get rid of all of this dirt. Clear this out. This. Like that. A lot of clearing out to do. Sorry that I'm getting quiet. I am focusing. Just need to get rid of all this dirt and then I can keep on building. This. Like that. And you know what? I think at the 3-hour mark I'm going to end off the stream. So that way I can work on this separately. Yeah. We're not getting as much attention as we were when we were doing lore. The lore is exciting. I liked the lore. But yeah, I think a couple more minutes. I'll give it 5 more minutes and then we're gonna end it off. And I think we're. Do you plan on? Or you don't stream, right?
Yeah, I haven't started streaming yet.
Okay.
I was thinking about it, but I haven't done it yet.
Nope, it broke. I need to go and get another shovel. Yeah, because I doubt you guys would want to see me try to transfer all of these animals over into their new area. I doubt you want to see that. It's not going to be fun. It's probably going to be the most annoying thing ever. So yeah. Nothing that you probably want to see. Of that. Okay. And here that I need it up. Okay, right there. Ooh, I can put the lights on these instead of no lanterns. What a nerd! What do you mean, what a nerd? What a nerd!
Lanterns are fun.
I don't think that. I don't think that's what he meant when he called me a nerd. I think he was talking about something else. What a nerd! You say that again. Okay, you say that again as if it'll make like some sort of difference.
If it's Fang, it doesn't make sense ever.
Yeah, fair.
Just the way you say, I'm like, is that Fang?
Yep. Yep. It is.
I don't know why I didn't leave this open. I'm going up and down it a lot.
Alright, I actually think I'm gonna call it quits here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Say bye to Shadow, cause...
Bye!
Yeah, and we're gonna go and raid someone. Let's see who we wanna raid. Let's see. I know that Sydney is live, so we're probably gonna go and raid Sydney, but we also raided Sydney last time. So, I don't know, let's go and check. If none of our other friends, I mean, Rhino's live, but he's playing Risk. We'll just raid Sydney again. We'll just raid Sydney. Because at least she's playing Minecraft. And Sydney Lou. Alright, go ahead and send Sydney some love. As bubbles we rise, that is our raid message. You guys know this by now. But if you are new, we use the raid message as bubbles we rise because we are the bubbles. We are the bubbles.
That is adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more lore. Bye everyone!